Tap that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for whenever I upload. Now let's get on to the video. It's almost time to party like it's 1999. Coming off the 97-98 season, Vince Carter the number 1 pick, Dirk Nowitzki number 2, Jason Williams 3, Paul Pierce 4, Mike Bibby 7 to the Bulls, an interesting pick. Olowokandi to the Supersonics, a very fun and interesting draft. Speaking of the draft, here's your finals. The Utah Jazz do go back-to-back. We have a new dynasty in the NBA as we enter the new millennium, the new era of basketball soon. Go through the team options. I think we saw a big one. Yeah, Reggie Miller declined his option. Someone else big declined their option. Gary Payton declined his. So we're going to sim through the free agency. We check out the qualifying offers. Jason Kidd, technically a free agent, getting his qualifying offer, but I imagine Atlanta will give him a max extension. Also, shout out to, I'm not looking at it now, but I do remember the comment. Someone left a comment rooting for Atlanta in the series. They've been pretty good. Not bad. Better than my Miami Heat. But they are not an expansion team like my Miami Heat. They are a legacy franchise, but they've moved on pretty well from the Dominique Wilkins era. Okay, Chris Carr not getting an offer, but Mark Henderson is. Cool. I sim through free agency and then check in on it, see what happened in 1998. Okay, Eddie Jones re-signed to the Magic. Grant Hill got a big deal from the Bucks, 32-25. Jalen Rose re-signed to the Nets for 26. Glenn Big Dog Robinson gets 32. Mark Price re-signs and gets 27. 28. I'll round that up. Mitch Robinson gets 28. Gary Payton re-signs. He gets 45. Let's just round that up to 45. Derek McKee gets 22. Jason Kidd gets 50. Whoa. 5 years, 50 mil for J Kidd to stay in Atlanta. 21 to Juwan Howard. Reggie Miller left. He's going to Phoenix. To play with Tim Duncan, Ben Wallace, Kenny Smith off the bench. Oh, this Phoenix team just got more interesting. Tim Duncan is kind of a pass first option. So Reggie Miller will get plenty of touches in this offense. Danny Manning signed to the Clippers. Play with a young Vince Carter, John Stockton. Rashard Lewis off that bench. Hershey Hawkins to the Suns. Mark Jackson to the Indiana Pacers. Lancaster Gordon to the Wizards. Go help Shaq. Rod Strickland going to the Kings to go help Michael Jordan, who I think would be retiring soon at some point. Donnell Marshall re-signed to the Bucks for 3 years. 13. I'll round it up. Hank Gavin. Whoa. This is the biggest, if you can't beat them, join them bullshit I've seen since Kevin Durant went to the Warriors. What? The 67 and 15 Hold on, I got a cough. Hold on. The 67-15 Utah Jazz have signed Minnesota's Hank Gathers, the back-to-back two-time MVP. What? The Chicago kid goes from Minnesota, where he's played for 9 years almost, averaging anywhere from 20 in his rookie year to 26 to 30 to 29, 24, 24, 24, 25. And he goes to Utah, the back-to-back reigning, defending NBA champions, who also signed Isaiah Ryder. What? I've never seen a more stacked basketball team since the Golden State Warriors of modern age and real life with Kevin Durant. This would be the Kevin Durant. This is their Steph Curry to a degree. Here's Draymond, way better Draymond. No Clay, but Joe Smith is here. That team is insane. And they got him for 38. Robert Horry goes to the Timberwolves to fill the Hank Gathers hole. They also got Derek McKee. Brother. Michael Finley resigns to play alongside Jason Kidd. Brother. I'm like in awe at what's happened in our league. Our league is cooked. I don't think we have a league anymore. We just left and they re-signed Billy Owens. They didn't have to bring Billy Owens back. They could let Billy Owens walk and replace Billy Owens and be like, yeah, we got Hank Gathers to replace Billy Owens. No. What? Oh, well, I know the title of this video. I'm in like shock and awe. I don't even think we need to play the season. Hank Gathers joins the reigning defending champion Utah Jazz with Antonio McDyess, Ray Allen, Benoit Benjamin, Joe Smith, Mookie Boy. This is the best basketball team in the world. I don't even care about old, dirty Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing going to play with Michael Jordan finally. I traded him there, I'm pretty sure, during the season. He got traded there. Yeah, I traded him there last season. But yeah, no, I don't care about this retirement home. He did this late in his career. I'm just going to do this for him as well. Oh, Tim Thomas is the best player on the Lakers. Alongside a young Dirk and Magic Johnson. Who, I'm going to make sure Magic Johnson starts this season. Because he's nondescript. He'd prefer to be winning, obviously. But do they still view him as a superstar? Oh, they just say veteran. Him and James Worthy. Okay. The Lakers are rebuilding. That's crazy. let's. I gotta go see the jumps and the. I'm still stuck on what happened in free agency. Shout out to Stephon Marbury jumping up 5. Allen Iverson, what did you do? Hold on, you was the rookie. They catching up with you, brother. You only jumped up 1. KG catching up with you. He jumped up 1 to get to 90. And I'm gonna get Brad Daugherty. I don't know what Brad Daugherty where he should go, but I'm gonna trade him. Can trades happen right now? I'm trading Brad Daugherty. He can't be on the Raptors. He's ruining the vibes for the young guys. And I honestly hate him. Sean Bradley is intriguing to me. Dikembe is intriguing to me. I wouldn't let him go for Tracy McGrady to go to Toronto. That'd be crazy. I'm thinking about it though. I'm intrigued by it because I think Tracy would develop better in Toronto. And him being alongside Garnett and Allen would be cool. He's on a 1 year. Alonzo's interesting because he's maxed out in Indiana, and Indiana has maxed out with him. Oh, that's disrespectful as shit. I'm not letting Magic Johnson play for another team. Come on now. He started there. He won championships there. I kind of want to stick with the youth movement in Toronto, so we're going to do this. The rookie Tracy McGrady is going to go. The high schooler is going to be traded to Toronto for Brad Daugherty. I'm making moves. Some of these outraged and angry players who've stayed angry and like they're going to teams that I just don't care about. Or honestly, and this is me, I'm going to rant a little bit here as a Miami Heat fan. I hate the the Portland Trail Blazers. They just didn't give us Dame for any reason. So, Brad Daugherty can go play with Steve Nash, who honestly should get the most out of him. Maybe Steve Nash could turn you up. The 24-year-old point guard, who's now the best player on that team, who is a past first player. Maybe Steve Nash can turn you up, buddy. Allen Iverson. Oh, my God. The young Kobe Bryant has emerged as one of the best basketball players. And I do understand how good he was last season. For him to have a positive plus minus on a team as bad as his Boston team lets me know this young man was playing exquisite hoops. And he is not here for the play. This young man is here, and he means business in a league where Shaquille O'Neal is the best player, who has not won a championship. He has been embarrassed in the finals twice by our reigning and defending Utah Jazz. He has won, I believe, one game against them. We can see his recent games, can't we? Yeah, he won one game against Utah. He's won one game against them in 2 seasons. He's 8-1 in the finals against Utah. Allen Iverson continues to rise, the 23-year-old. But this is a young league, a league being taken over by players 28 and under. I mean, look how many 25 and under players are in the top. Hank Gathers, the MVP, is just 31. He's in the middle of his prime still. Going to Utah, the reigning champions, to give them a superstar up here amongst Kidd, Bryant, who's jumped up here with another 6 points. Wow. Iverson, O'Neal, Grant Hill, Stackhouse, Marbury jumping up 5 to get up here. Different range. 92 plus and a 91. Stojakovic getting to a 90. Garnett a 90. Stoudemire a 90. Robinson injured right now, a typical 94. He's coming off a fractured leg. He should be close to the start of the season. Pippen, close to a 90. Steve Nash, close to a 90. A lot of good players in that 88 range. Michael Jordan, an 87. 34. Sean Kemp. Chris Webber seemingly has maxed out at an 86 here in Philly. Adrian Griffin, an 86. Ray Allen at 23 and 85. Mutombo, an 89. Jalen Rose, an 85. He had a free agency he looked at. Reggie Miller, 32. Moved to Phoenix, down 85. Keith Van Horn going up 3 in his second season. Coming off that Rookie of the Year. Out in Vancouver. Back-to-back rookies. Not back-to-back, but multiple Rookies of the Year in Vancouver. Marcus Camby, Kobe's teammate, jumping up 2 to be a serviceable starting center. Sean Bradley not doing that. All right, that's enough. Karl Malone's an 84. Okay. Them having old school pictures for everything, except for the draft combine, team and player options, that seems just random. And the Summer League lets you know a lot. All-Star games in Dallas Tech. You know what? I'm doing our back-to-back champions a favor. Because they'd never put it here. We're going to Utah. All right, let's go to the 1999 draft class. Hoop Summit. Who's hooping? 6'10 guy. Point guard skills at 18. Lamar Odom. Hooper. Elton Brand, 23-13. Probably the number 1 player on the board out of Duke. Steve Francis, one of the top players. Richard Hamilton. Jason Terry. Ron Artest, great defender. Out of St. John's, young guy. Andre Miller. James Posey. Sean Marion. Chris Anderson. Paolo Prigioni. Baron Davis. Eddie Robinson. We got a lot of hoop. Kenny Thomas. I don't know, Vontenego Cummins. Ooh, we got some international flavor. I didn't know he was international, but also out of Duke, Corey Maggette. Shout out to Obina Ezike, Manu Ginobili, Goran Giric, Andre Karolinko, and Wally Zerbiak. I know Wally Zerbiak. That's the guy who was hating on Tyrese Halliburton. All right, let's advance to the next season. We spent almost 30 minutes in the offseason. Brother, this has been an electric offseason. Brother, Magic's going to retire and he doesn't have an opening day game. You give the Clippers an opening day game against the Timberwolves. They don't have Hank Gathers anymore. Spurs Trailblazers, the first game. You know what? I want to watch some of this because I moved Brad Doherty here. I did Steve Nash a disservice because I also not secret agenda, but I'm not the biggest Steve Nash guy. I've never been a Nash guy. So let's see if we can make Brad Doherty happy. Get him the damn ball. Such a good
Going
point
up
guard.
against the San Antonio
Such a good
Spurs.
passer, right?
Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Clark, I can't believe this day is here once again. Opening day of the NBA season. Probably, I know it is, the most exciting day of the year.
I think it is. I mean, there's nothing like the beginning of another season. Everybody is hopeful. Everybody starts from the same place. And every fan of their respective teams is thinking about...
Oh, Rasheed can't finish.
Defense was right
Up to Cedric Ceballos.
and it spoiled his attempt to lay
Steve
it in.
Smith. Over to Nash. Is he gonna... Okay, he's gonna set the pick and roll up for the power forward. And Nash turns it over to Sheed.
To the inside. Whoops,
Ceballos turnover. He has 2 steals already.
Ceballos passes the door.
Over to Doherty, finding Steve Smith.
Smith kicks it over to Nash. From deep.
3-ball Nash. In and out.
San Antonio.
Rebound Rasheed.
Not what we expected at all. He normally has that shot down cold.
Especially when he's got space like that. Very surprising.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6.
Big dog bucket.
First bucket of the game there. That's what you like to see. Good start.
It's all about starting the game off well. Let's see if they're able to build upon this momentum.
Now here's Nash. Williams sets a screen for Nash.
Another Nash 3-ball. In and out.
On the triple. Here's Barry. Ceballos covering. Brandon, the pass.
Oh, down to Smith's bucket.
Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
Okay, Smith. Brett Doherty's heading this off ball for Nash.
Pass to Ceballos.
Goes over to Ceballos. Another off ball for Doherty. Gets it at the top of the key.
And here's Smith.
Over to Smith. To Williams.
There's Williams. And misses.
Watch enough of that. Give more minutes to Clyde Drexler, please. Drexler had 22 off the bench. Yeah, you got to get more minutes to Drexler. 19 and 12 for Nash. Doherty with 11. Yeah, Doherty sucks, bro. 27 and 12 from Big Dog Robinson. 15 and 10 from Rasheed Wallace. 11 and 10 from Terrell Brandon. Kings Pistons. Nothing here for us to really see. Sorry, Stephon. We know. I see you have exceeded the superstar status. We're no longer watching Michael Jordan hoops. I'll see you during the All-Star games, most likely. Wizards Raptors. Ciao. Is T-Mac not starting over Marcus Brown? Oh, Tracy McGrady's hurt. What did he hurt with? Sore left knee. We're not watching this shit now. Can I put him in 1 or 23? Didn't he wear one of those for the Raptors? I'm going to look it up before I put him in it, but pretty sure he wore one of those. Hold on. Bang, okay. I'm about to say, I don't know, he wore like 1. Nobody wearing 1. I mean, Shaq against KG is cool. We'll watch a couple minutes of this. See AI and KG versus Shaq.
It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Washington Wizards. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight,
let's get into it. Wish Trace McGrady was here.
How long does it take to get acclimated for players starting a season with the new team?
Yeah, I think there are a number of factors that go into that, Kevin. What's the culture like? What's the makeup of the team?
Oh, they ain't got no. Oh, okay, good steal feet. Because I was about to say, you guys have no center for Shaq. Run that mid-range, in and out.
Your individual strengths mesh well with the team you're joining. So a lot of different variables.
Over to Cliff Robinson, down to Shaq. Yeah, look at spooking KG.
Goes up with it.
Oh, good defense, KG.
And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Raptors. And it's sent back.
Yeah, blocked by Shaq.
Well, when Shaq is in the paint, he's really tough to get past.
Shaq is on a guard. Good foul.
Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. 6 on the shot clock.
Kevin Johnson.
Over Iverson.
Oh, good Shaq rebound. Stojakovic, 3-ball.
Coming off the assist from O'Neal.
2, long 2. Okay.
Stojakovic has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Wizards. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to catch up with the
Good steal,
Raptors
Cliff.
head coach. I asked him the question on everyone's mind. Are you gonna hack
Oh,
a
big
Shaq?
dunk, Shaq.
Coach laughed and said it's not that simple, but we do plan to be in O'Neal's way all night long. We can't let him get everything he wants out there. Sounds like a pretty realistic approach to me. Kev, back over to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Iverson following the bucket by the Wizards.
Okay, Allen.
Lets it go from 11. And again, no good by Toronto. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Stojakovic, the pass to Johnson. Back to Stojakovic. And stolen by Iverson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
From the Raptors.
The lay.
Brown. That's good.
Toronto on the board. Let's get out of here. Oh, Tony Delk led the Raptors. That's a Tony Delk, bro. Get your buckets. Uneasy on the team. You going in your second year, bro. Get those buckets, second round pick. Allen Iverson with 22. KG with 19 and 16, 9 assists. Steven Jackson off the bench with 8. Shaq gave you 40-20. Yeah, there's nothing really you can do about that when Shaq gave you a 40-20. That's the diesel. I don't know if we've seen this version of Bean, but the Celtics didn't add any top draft picks that really intrigue us. So we move. We do need to go see the number 1 pick, Vince Carter. They do not have anything else really with them. And the Timberwolves have lost Hank Gathers, their MVP. So we'll see how well they just fill the gaps with Derek McKee and the other pieces they grabbed. Okay, Danny Manning, a Clipper after stints in Milwaukee, 2 years in LA. Milwaukee.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers.
I would like to see it.
As they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Here we go. Tip-off
Good
goes
board.
to the Clippers.
Sam Cassell going to bring it up. Get it right to Vince Carter.
And taking a look at things so far early on in
Oh,
the
downloaded
season,
Darbonac.
Well, some teams are off to a...
Okay. I've seen enough. No, I'm kidding.
First one falls for him.
I like the new ref shirts.
So he gets them both. Now, Jordan. Robertson outside.
Okay, Vince. Oh, man. Good screen navigation.
Pass to right. Shot clock at 5.
Robnack.
Jordan puts up a
McKee from deep.
McKee, no luck.
Carter with the rebound. He's going to bring it up. Kind of running the break. And his first bucket is a dunk.
What a play.
Just a stupendous athlete. Carter makes defying gravity look natural.
Jordan, the bounce pass. Robertson outside. Back to Jordan.
Outside to Jordan.
Sinks the triple.
Ring sinks it. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's get out of here. Timberwolves staying in it until then. Oh, now they got the lead. In his first ever game, Vince Carter loses, but gets 32. Danny Manning with 27 and 27 points, 22 rebounds. John Stockton with 16 and 10. Sam Cassell started and had 8 and 8. Stacey Augmon off the bench. Yeah, this Clippers team's weird. Robert Horry, though, with 25 for the Timberwolves. Alvin Robinson with 21. LaFonso Ellis, 16, 15. Derek McKee, 15, 7. 15 and 2, 12 from Jason Williams. Heat Warriors. Antoine Jameson, the top pick. We'll pop in for a little bit of this. I'm pretty sure Antoine Jameson was the top pick. I'm not dumb. I'm pretty sure he was a top 10 pick alongside Vince Carter.
Mike, we're still early in the season, obviously, and lots of games left. What things are important during
Mutombo wins the tip.
part of the year?
I think a goal for every coach is find out your best closing five. Figuring out who you want out there when it matters the most.
And does it take a whole season to get that done, do you think, to you really have that firm in your mind as a coach?
Gary Payton, finish? Nope.
Significant amount of time.
Get over the young Derek Fisher.
Is he ready to fit right back in with the other 4 players?
O'Bannon with the rebound.
And here are the Heat.
Over to Payton.
Payton finds Kemp.
Kemp.
Now Mutombo. Outside, Payton. 6 to shoot.
O'Bannon screen from Mutombo. Tough lay, doesn't finish. Kemp, put back.
Banks in the lane.
Showing off his strength and vertical. Kemp loves getting after it on the offensive glass.
Wesley against Payton. Pass to Jamison.
Antoine Jamison, the rookie, trying to get him a bucket. Doesn't go.
Dikembe Mutombo. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Strickland.
That's enough of this game. I'm sorry. Heat win. Layton with 31-14. Jamison with 30 in his debut. 14 and 13 from Brian Grant. Jason Williams, his rookie teammate, 9 and 4 in his debut. 9-5-2 in his debut, my bad. Kemp with 36. Payton with 19-14. No steals. Mutombo 15-15, 5 blocks. Strickland got some minutes. Tisdale. Felipe Lopez, the Heat rookie. Didn't play too much. Got 12 minutes. 10 points. 10 shots. '76ers Cavaliers. Antoine Walker, Chris Webber matchup. Brad Dory, Zayhovah. No thanks. Nuggets Suns. Reggie Miller just came over after the big free agent acquisition, but no rookies on either team. Chauncey, Jerry, Calbert, Chaney, Juwan Howard, Jermaine O'Neal against Tim, Ben, Nick Anderson, Reggie Miller, and Mahmoud. Good game. Good luck to both teams. Rockets Supersonics. Great Rockets uniforms against the rookie Paul Pierce. Let's go see the rookie Paul Pierce. And Michael Olowokandi. Suns made some trades, man. I've typically been anti-Suns, but they made some moves to make me semi-pro Suns.
The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Houston Rockets. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sidelines. Early on in the season still, Mike, what is it the teams are focusing on during this particular time segment?
Teams are still learning each other at this point. It's very early on, and coaching staffs are figuring out strengths, weaknesses. What do they really have on their squads?
And it can't be done overnight, can it? It usually takes some time to figure out what you have and what you don't.
Farrell, bucket. Nope. Pierce rebound.
At least 20 games into the season before you really had it figured out.
Now, here's Dumars. Pass to Smith. Richmond against
Dumars. Big dunk.
Dumars showing us some surprising hops right there. finds room to take off and certainly doesn't waste that opportunity.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Supersonics. He told me he's eager to see how his guys do against Tim Hardaway, saying Tim has exceptional ball handling skills and quickness. He often uses both to break down opposing defenses and create for himself and his teammates. It's going to take a team
Dumars?
effort to bottom
Would
him
your
out.
response?
Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Paul Pierce.
Here's Pierce. The Rockets making the shot. Down low.
Oh, good lay, Paul Pierce, for your first
That's the right
points.
spot.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
Richmond dishes to Hardaway.
Okay, Tim, step back.
Perry, and it's off the back rim. No good. Dumars against Richmond. Back to Dumars. Richmond with the steal. For the three. Traps in the tray.
All right,
Mitch Richmond.
good bucket, Mitch. Give more minutes to Manute Bowl. Rockets win. 23 from Antonio Daniels in his second year. Okay, backup point guard. Mitch Richmond with a big game, 21. Hardaway, 18-17. Antonio Davis, 13-11. The old-timer, Terry Cummins, 12-2-2 off the bench. Still ring chasing, former finals MVP. Paul Pierce in his debut had 22. Dumars with 27. Some elite hoops. No. Magic, Pacers, Mark Jackson, Anthony Parker, Matt Harping, Derek Coleman, Alonzo Mourning versus John Amici, Sharif Abdul-Rahim. No, just no to all of this game. Bucks, Bulls. Oh, David Robinson still hurt. He's out for 2 weeks still, so he won't start the season. So Chuck Person, Chris Mullen, and Mike Bibby. Oh, the rookie Mike Bibby have to take on Sean Bradley, Grant Hill, and Donnell Marshall by themselves. I watched some of this, like 2 or 3 minutes. Because let's get to the simming. David Robinson's got to come back. By All-Star break, this is going to be a totally different team.
Of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. Two conference rivals taking each other on here, Mike, always makes for a very fun and interesting game.
Well, it'll be interesting for the fans, for the audience out there.
Oh, Sean Bradley wins a tip, and Grant Hill nearly turns it over and gets the ball somehow to Donnell Marshall for a bucket.
Everyone wants to try and be part of a win, so they try to do a little bit more. They want to deliver the big bucket to help their team and help their fans get a W on the board.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ball game. Here's Person, 6 on the shot clock.
Chris Mullen, in and out.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
To the middle. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, yeah, Donnell Marshall frying, yo.
That's a tremendous jumper, but good to see Marshall pound the rock inside.
Bibby passes to Ostertag. Here's Person. Bibby.
Oh, Bibby 3-ball.
Nailed.
Okay, Mike Bibby. Get on the board, young point guard. Miami Heat legend in real life. Yeah, imagine the Bulls just get boat raced, though. They don't have their best player. Former MVP. Former best player in the world. Isaiah Thomas, a Milwaukee Buck. Not far from Chicago. Behind Mike Bibby, the young point guard. Giving him 18 and 13 off the bench. Oh, no, that's in Chicago. That's my bad. Yeah, this is Chicago stats. Mike Bibby plays for Chicago. I'm stupid. So he gave him 18 and 13 still off the bench. Donnell Marshall with 30. Grant Hill with 25. 22 and 10 from Victor Alexander. Who is Victor Alexander? He came in and played good center minutes for them. Sean Bradley. I'm staring at you, brother. God, Sham God didn't play. Or just checked in at the last second for no reason. And Crazy Glitch. No, that's all the day one games, right? I'm sure there's some rookies I missed on their debuts and opening things like that. I'm sure there's been stuff like that this entire series, and I apologize greatly for that. If Elton Brand goes to the 76ers, that'd be pretty funny. Time to get to where we go to. Last season at the trade deadline on the Sunday, I made a bunch of trades. Trailblazers, we cooking or nah? We're not cooking. Oh, we're semi-cooking. The Nuggets received Detlef Shrimp. Nuggets received Brown, a point guard. And the Trailblazers received Detlef Shrimp, power forward, and a second-round pick. Sure. I love trades. So I'm going to take a peek around the league on January 11th. The same time we got a bunch of trades. Oh, the Lakers received Rick Smits in the second-round pick, someone they had before. And the Spurs received Wingfield and Burrell. Sure, why not? All right, let's take a peek around the league. The Utah Jazz are reigning, defending super champs. They're 35 and 5. No one can really contend with them, but 5 losses isn't too bad. The rest of the Western Conference is terrible. Phoenix is 29 and 9, the 2 seed. Vancouver is 26 and 11. The rest of the conference, which means Minnesota, all the way down to, I guess LA is not in it, Seattle's not in it. LA, the Clippers, you know what? Are the Magic good? The Magic are not good. The Magic are terrible. So you know what? I'm going to do it. Unless he's saying he's retiring. Because is he happy? He's just nondescript. He said if the team's ready and willing, I'll get this money. He's just cap space at this point. So he's not thinking about retiring. Is there a deal to get my boy Magic to Washington? Or Utah to a degree, but I'm thinking more Washington. The Mavericks are interested. I'm not too interested in that. The Rockets, not too interested in that. The Suns. Tim Duncan is semi-interesting. For Kevin Willis. I can see it. Mike James, no, to the Supersonics. And then the Grizzlies would just give up 2 firsts. James? What about Big Game James? What about both Big Game James and Magic? Okay, no, nobody has the money. Because I could go make that trade, damn it. Shaq is hurt on the Wizards. Oh, and both the guards on the Wizards are way better than Magic. Similar age though. And no one cares about the Lakers. I sent Shaq to the Magic. Who's gonna hurt me? Robert Horry on the trading block for the Timberwolves. What are the Timberwolves doing? They're in the driver's seat, to a degree. But they want to move Robert Horry for whatever reason. Maybe his player option, I'm guessing. The Bulls are interested. You'd lose two top players, though. Mark Price to Cleveland. Chris Mills on the Clippers. I could disrupt the Utah Jazz, but I don't want to give them more pieces. Robert Horry to go help Michael Jordan instead of Byron Russell and Ron Harper. Yeah, no, we're blowing up the Lakers entirely. We're going to send Robert Horry to the Timberwolves and James Worthy not James Worthy to Minnesota. All right, moving to trade block player. The Raptors, still not good. They have three untouchable players in McGrady, Allerson, Iverson, and Garnett. Steven Jackson is hurt. Olivier Miller is hurt. And they have Vitaly Popapenko on their trade block. I don't think anyone's interested in Vitaly Popapenko. We somehow get the Grizzlies' first round pick. Sure. Chuck Person's on the trade block. I can move Chuck Person, maybe for Ron Harper, who's also on the trade block. And that'll probably be our trade deadline. Can't believe I see Chuck Person on that trade block. Oh, he's hurt. Can't trade him while he's hurt. Sorry. Trade him next year. All right, the Wizards are 1 seed. Boston looking to make the playoffs. Kobe Bryant looking to get some minutes on screen. Toronto still not in it. 20-20. Chicago. I don't think David Robinson can save that. Would Chicago? A very advantageous team, a team that has won titles in our league. Would they maybe look at the big move? They could get Vince Carter from the Clippers. And Chris Mills. David Robinson, 33. I imagine he's in the MVP race. But the Bulls are pretty bad. I'm going to make the Clippers give up an unprotected pick this year. Or no, hold on. Top 3 protected. And then 2000 lottery protected. And then a 2001 unprotected. Sending the rookie Vince Carter and Chris Mills to Chicago for David Robinson. Yeah, there's the biggest trade in NBA history. And I just did it. And Vince Carter won't be wearing 25 here. That's a weird looking number in these Bulls numbers. Give me 1 second. I'll pause on Vince Carter. I'll be right back. How about that? How's that look? And then we got a new look. Los Angeles Clippers, who will be headlined by David Robinson. I was making sure I didn't see John Stockton. John Stockton's still here. They will be headlined by David Robinson, who I imagine is still in the MVP race and all those things and of that nature. Yeah, he just got traded to the Clippers. He was in 5th in the MVP as of right now. Hank Gathers switched teams. He's in Utah. I think the Bulls saw the tea leaves, saw someone who was in the Rookie of the Year race, and they said, let's get out right now. Similar to the Lakers getting out on Magic and James Worthy late in their careers. 6th man of the year, maybe going to someone the Lakers just acquired, who maybe won't be a 6th man for them, and Robert Horry. Jalen Rose up here, Billy Owens, Joe Smith. Oh, they have Billy Owens and Joe Smith up here off the bench. Oh my God, the Utah Jazz are so good. Okay, Tyus Neos up here. The leading defender of the year as well was just traded. So the Bulls were also 9-31 though. So I think they thought maybe a pivot was needed. Oh yeah, he was 2nd team all rookie last year. So he played last year. He's just getting more of an ample opportunity here. Up from 8 points per game to 15, 5 assists. He's getting more ample opportunity in Toronto. Clutch, not a real award. League changed. No trades made on trade deadline day. And our our rookie sophomore game looks like the cousins going up against each other. Vince and Tracy McGrady, Mike Bibby, Chauncey Billups, Tim Thomas, Paul Pierce, Danny Fortson, Rafe LaFrance, Brad Miller, Michael Olowokandi. Get a couple minutes of this All-Star game. I'm giving it to you with no commentary. I'll be right back. Well, this Rising Stars game.
And it's the rookies now. Now Bibby, pass to Pierce. Clock at 6. Here's LaFrance, and the layup's good off the glass. And here is Billups. Pass to McGrady. Over Bibby. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And the basket by Zayhovah. Phillips with the ball. Pass to Thomas. McGrady outside. Back to Thomas. Here's Phillips. Over Bibby. Off the left rim and out.
Shots like that will drive his coach crazy. I'd be very surprised if he attempted that one again.
Pierce against Thomas. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Over Thomas. Misses the fallback J.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Outside Phillips. To the paint. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
McGrady against Carter. Pass to Bibby. Well, rookies need to get a shot off here. Zayhovah misses. McGrady outside. Out left to the wing. Outside Phillips. Miller sets a screen for Phillips. The sophomores need to get off a shot. That's good from Miller on the assist by Phillips. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
Smooth motion on that jump shot. No problem knocking that one down.
Bibby dishes to Pierce. They set the pick. Pass to LaFrance and stolen by Phillips. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Fortson, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Miller, the pass to Phillips. Miller with a screen on Bibby. Shot clock at 6. And it's Miller with the jam.
Phillips spreading that ball around like butter.
And it's the rookies now. They trail by 3. Outside Pierce. Carter outside. Here's the screen. Can they get it? And that's collected by Miller. And the sophomores with possession. Outside for Thomas. From downtown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What an unselfish play. Kicking it to the teammate for 3.
First he goes 1 for 2. And so it's the sophomores with it. Taylor passes to Phillips. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Stolen by Jamison. Pierce the pass to LaFrance. And stolen by Phillips. To the middle. Slammed in by Taylor.
I left for way too long. Some of this is definitely getting edited out. Sorry. Let's get to the end of this game. Let's get to that sim. See if it wraps up close. Nope. Pierce, Carter, 29-23. Bibby, 13-7. McGrady, 18. Nothing worth talking about there. My bad, guys. Played that way too long. The rookies get the win. 106-95 over the sophomores. 3-point contest. Looking like Reggie Miller or Steve Nash or Ray Allen's contest to win. Dunk contest. Kobe, Vince. Kobe coming off of winning the dunk contest. Vince. Tracy McGrady. Adrian Griffin. Let's get to this all-star game. I typically check in, do a league check-in before this. I've wasted too much time. I gotta edit this video down. I've done myself a disservice. David Robinson, you are now on the Western Conference. Oh, but is he in the East? He's just in the East going up against Karl Malone wearing his Clippers jersey.
Pass to Duncan.
They say he was in the East when we voted for this and we selected him. He's just going to play for the East. We do not care.
So Duncan with the assist.
You know, it's obvious
That's
Karl
crazy.
Malone spends a lot of time in the weight room because this dude is incredibly powerful.
Robinson screen.
For Pippen.
Pippen had the lane. They'll give it to Grant Hill. Grant Hill misses it. Hank Gathers with the board.
Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt.
I moved this All-Star game to Utah for Hank Gathers.
Over Kidd.
All right, that mid-range is going to get us out of here. Kobe an All-Star for the first time. Winning back-to-back dunk contests. Yeah, not a close game. The Western Conference running away with it. Nash with 37. Karl Malone with 25, 5 and 6. Tim Duncan 22-14. Stackhouse 21, 6, 9. Stoudemire 19, 10. Hank Gathers with a modest 10, 7, 3. Jordan with 6 and 3. Olajuwon played 5 minutes. Kukoc got in. Brad Doherty and Benoit Benjamin also getting in All-Star appearances. While he's still in raid. Yeah, good luck to you, Steve Nash. Like I did what I could. This dude is just a menace. Out east, Grant Hill, good game. Iverson, Garnett, teammates putting up good games. Stojakovic, Robinson, who's no longer in the Eastern Conference, maybe sabotaged his team. Played more minutes than the young kid Kobe Bryant. All right. Right about here's where we stop. Do a check-in on the league. Hey, the Bulls winning some games now without David Robinson. No extensions. Hey, the Bulls won 9 games with David Robinson. They're so far on 7 wins without him. 8 wins without him. No, 7 wins without him now. So, 6 wins without him. Well, whatever. Charlotte wins the East with 60 wins. 4 over Shaq's Wizards. 9 over the Nets. 10 over the Atlanta Hawks. 5 seeded at Atlanta. Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, Chris Webber, Jason Kidd hoops should be fun. Kobe Bryant makes his first playoffs going to get Scottie Pippen in the Nets. Detroit makes the playoffs. Cleveland makes the playoffs. Toronto outside looking in again. Miami outside looking in. Chicago goes 16 and 65, followed by the Lakers at 12 and 69. I sent Shaq to Washington. I sent Magic Johnson to Washington. They're the 2 seed. I sent James Worthy to the Supersonics, I believe. They're the 13 seed. I don't remember where I sent James Worthy. I'm sorry. I do not recall. Let's take a look around our league. The scoring leader is Scottie Pippen, is Grant Hill averaging 28 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, a block, 2 turnovers. Good for Grant Hill. I said Scottie Pippen because he's second. Right behind Scottie. Right behind Grant. Jerry Stackhouse up here with 26. Stoudemire up here with 25. Iverson up here with 26. 26 for both of these guys. Round up. 25 for Stojakovic. With O'Neal, his teammate, also giving it 25. 14. 2 assists. Steal, 3 blocks. Kidd with 24, 5, 10 assists. Kobe Bryant with 24, 6 assists. And Glenn Rice with 24, rounding out the top 10. Look at rebounds or assists first. Terrell Brandon leading the league, taking it from Kidd. Kevin Johnson set third up here alongside Stoudemire, Price, Nash. Duncan leading the league with a resounding 16 rebounds, 2 over Shaquille O'Neal, 3 over Mutombo's 13 a game. Steals, 2 for Peyton leads the league, followed by Pippen and Michael Jordan. Jace Kidd also rounded up to 2. Khalid Reeves, Iverson round up to 2. 3 blocks a game for Mutombo with a steal. 2.5 for 3 blocks rounded up for Camby, Weber, Duncan, and Shaq O'Neal, and then the sub 2 guys. We will see the award races. We'll take a look at a mock first. They have the Lakers taking Elton Brand number 1, and Lamar Odom going number 2 to the Bulls. I like that Lamar Odom pick for the Chicago Bulls. Award races having Tim Duncan winning his first ever MVP in year, 4? Yeah, this is year 1, 2, 3, 4. He got drafted in this season in real life, 97, 98, I believe. And then he goes to 98, 99, and he's the league MVP. His stats didn't really, his rebounds jumped up. His assists went up. Steals went up. His blocks went down. His turnovers went down. And his field goal percentage went up. Understandably. Chris Webber also up here. Hank Gathers, his reign of MVPs has ended, but he is in Titletown over there in Utah, so could consider him winning a championship. Stoudemire 26 up here. Pippen his 27 up here. Rookie of the Year looking like it's Paul Pierce's. Mike Bibby also up here. Jalen Rose secured the Rookie of the Year with... There was a Laker up here that I trade with Robert Horry getting traded, and I imagine getting more starts. Defensive Player of the Year, Tim Duncan. So Tim Duncan may be a Finals MVP and championship away from completing basketball. Most Improved Player would have been Tracy McGrady, but he got hurt. Tim Thomas and Aaron McKee also up here for Most Improved. That's not a real award. Your league MVP, Tim Duncan out of Wake Forest. The players whose history we've changed, but still one of the best players in basketball. 22, 16 rebounds a game, 5 assists, 3 blocks. Paul Pierce, the Rookie of the Year, with 21, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, a block. 45 from the field, 79 from the free throw, 38 from 3. Jalen Rose with a 50, 80, 41% from 3. 19% points from the field, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and a block. Tim Duncan, like I said, Finals MVP away from completing basketball. With the Utah Jazz, Cash Nasty, Gary Bradley coach, winning another MVP, or another Coach of the Year. Back-to-back years, a game away from 70 wins. First team All-NBA reads, Grizzlies, that Damon Stoudemire. Hawks, Jason Kidd. Suns, Tim Duncan, the league MVP. 76ers, Chris Webber. Wizards, Shaquille O'Neal. Second team, my Heat's Dikembe Mutombo. Raptors, Kevin Garnett. Nets, Scottie Pippen. Nuggets, Jerry Stackhouse. Pistons, Stephon Marbury. Third team All-NBA, Trailblazers, Nash, Steve Nash. Celtics, Kobe Bryant. Cavaliers, Antoine Walker. Magic, Shareef Abdur-Rahim. And the Indiana Pacers, Lonzo Mourning. First team, Michael Jordan, all defense. Bob Sura, Tim Duncan, Chris Webber, Dikembe Mutombo. Second team, all defense, Gary Payton, Vince Carter as a rookie. Wow. Scottie Pippen, Kevin Garnett, and Alonzo Mourning. First team, all rookie. Paul Pierce, Vince Carter, Antoine Jameson, Michael Olowokandi, Mike Bibby, Larry Hughes, second team all rookie, Patino Mobley, Jason Williams, Ralph LaFrentz, and Dirk Nowitzki. Kobe is going up against Shaq in his first ever playoffs. Ooh-wee, zoo-wee mama. 3-6. We got Nets, Cavs. So we're looking at Rodney Rogers and Scottie Pippen against Antoine Walker and Zydrunas Ilgauskas with the aging Mark Price. I love it. Oh, we got too many good first round matchups for us to sim the first round like we usually do. I'm selling. Oh, that was a semi-close game. I should have jumped in. Antoine Walker and Ilgauskas pull it out. George Mirasan off the bench as well, so I'm rooting for the Cavs. Jason Kidd, Vin Baker, and Michael Finley against Brevin Knight, Chris Webber, Bob Sura. Jason Kidd should be able to get out of this first round decently easily. His two guys, Doug Christie and Michael Finley, are hurt though, so could be a Chris Webber series. The Hawks are going to lose this game by 20. 21 from Finley, 17 from Baker, 13 and 9 from Kidd, 25 from Sura, 19 and 15 from Webber, Brevin Knight. This 76ers team is pretty deep. Vancouver, what I believe their first playoffs. Damon Stoudemire, Keith Van Horn, Adrian Griffin. Adrian Griffin here to hoop with Tom Gugliotta and Luke Longley as their bigs. Oh, hold on. We got a close game. Let's get in this now. Vancouver with 2 free throws for a 3-point lead.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, Chapman is a solid go-to guy on offense, a guy who can really play either guard spot. I like his versatility.
And the Rockets making a change here. Farrell's checked in.
Rex Chapman with the second one.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
This game just feels like it could come down to the wire. So that is just the kind of success they need to have at the free throw line.
Hardaway trying to get in the lane. Gets there, misses the leg.
Vancouver has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hardaway with the steal. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Davis, top of the key.
Davis looking for an opening.
Over to Hardaway, to Farrell. Back to Davis. Hardaway, jab. Hardaway 3 ball. No good. I'm not watching this. It's not good. Vancouver winning their game. First overdog, first top-seeded team to do that, led by Keith Van Horn with 33. 24-15 from Damon Stoudemire, their first number 1 overall pick in 95. Four 5 matchup, Denver, Dallas, led by Tony Kukoc, Chucky Atkins, and Bobby Hurley. Lord. Juwan Howard is hurt though for the Denver Nuggets. See how far they go. Jermaine O'Neal led the team with 26-13. Assists, a steal, 2 blocks. 23 from Stackhouse. Bunch of Denver Nuggets got off. The Mavericks, not so much. You know what? After I see this game, and maybe this game, I don't have too much to just really see in this first round. Shaq and his Wizards versus a young Kobe Bryant's Boston Celtics, led by Marcus Camby as well at the center. Mashburn out there as well. This is Kobe's team now. We won't get Kobe and Shaq like we got in real life. We're going to get Kobe versus Shaq early.
Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And from the sidelines tonight, we have David Aldridge. The Celtics to start out. And here's Bryant for 3. And Shaq pulls it.
Damn, did Kobe shoot that fast? Kobe is quick.
Right on him. Johnson right side. Right side O'Neal.
Shaquille going up against Marcus Camby.
Johnson for 3. They get the rebound. O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got the first points up on the board here for the Wizards.
You got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Wizards.
Damn, O'Neal. Good board.
Defense just smothered that.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
Down low to Shaq on Camby. The double still comes.
Shaq down low.
And the double doesn't matter.
That bucket. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Taylor gets to Childress. Can be a screen on Hornets.
Three ball Kobe. Okay.
It's tipped.
Out on Shaq. He's chasing it.
Touched by O'Neal. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Wizards head coach gave me a few minutes. We talked about the challenges that come with facing a player like Kobe Bryant. Coach said not only does he have elite skill, he's also highly intelligent. He studies the game, and he has a counter for every defense you throw his way. They've got their work cut out for them. Back over to you.
Thanks, David. And the Wizards with possession, following the bucket by the Celtics. Deep 2 from Stojakovic. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Okay, Peja.
Assertive the young Stojakovic is. So quick off the catch.
Pass to Camby. To the right side. Now, here's Childress. Covered by Johnson.
Oh, Mashburn bucket. And Kobe got help.
Mashburn's got 5.
Him and Mashburn alongside Camby is a decent trio. It's no Shaq, Kevin Johnson, and Peja Stojakovic, but it should compete.
Wizards passing it around.
KJ screen for 3.
no good on the dribble.
Mashburn grabs the board.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here. making
Up to
46
Kobe. Kobe almost turns it over. Finds the ball again and shoots the three.
And no good. Had a chance.
I can't watch that shit. Kobe is... He fine, that motherfucker. Kobe got a 2-point lead. Kobe and his Celtics.
Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
Kobe Marcus Camby out there alongside Mashburn.
On the wing,
Stojakovic blows by him but blocked by Camby.
Perfect job by him to get ideal positioning on defense there. What a block.
Childress bucket.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Now, here is Zayhovah. He's tightly guarded.
Ooh, Stojakovic.
Johnson. Hornacek outside.
Oh, Bowser Stojakovic back out to Hornacek. Deep three.
And it misses.
Camby up to Mashburn.
The lead.
The key here, avoid
Bryant getting double teamed. It do not matter.
Kobe with the flush.
That young man had a
Kobe Bryant showing poise beyond his
laser focus on the rim.
Wizard. Any ideas on strategy? Being discussed right now.
The closer is here,
Real
Shaq.
battle for him. Everything has to go perfectly.
Yeah, get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
They trail by 6. Johnson outside. From outside.
Hornacek three, no good. Tipped by Oakley. Put by Shaq, good.
Burn you on the offensive glass
But
there.
that's only 2, and they're down a lot more than 2. (27, 18, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks for Shaquille O'Neal. Magic Johnson off the bench gave him 15 and 9. Did forget Magic Johnson was here, but he's here playing. He's happy to be here. Playing meaningful basketball again. Mashburn with 33, 17, and 8. Kobe with 20 and 10. That big dunk. Camby with 14, 6 blocks. Hey, Shaq, you lose game 1 in Washington. The gauntlet's been thrown down. Yeah, I don't care about this. I'm sorry. Shout out Ralph LaFriends. Shout out Bryant Reeves. Hornets win game 1. Michael Jordan? They got Lionel Simmons too. Come on, Michael Jordan. Stand up. Stand up against Reggie Miller. Stand up, Michael Jordan.
Welcome, ladies.
Don't do this, Michael Jordan.
On to game 1.
Don't go silently in the night, Michael Jordan.
In this game,
It's so late in your career, Michael
Jordan.
Jordan.
Against the Phoenix Suns.
And you ain't got no rings. You got 2 MVPs. Reggie Miller don't fear you.
I'm Kevin Harlan.
You was cool in the 80s.
Reporting in from the sideline.
The 90s now, old man.
So Phoenix will get the first possession.
Oh, Nick Anderson just beat Simmons off the dribble. Ben Wallace gets a rebound. Can't finish. Okay, hold on. Ron Harper brings it up.
Abdul Rauf against Harper.
Yep.
And the call will be
Foul.
against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
You know you fouled him, Ben.
Out to the wing. Outside Harper.
Simmons. Dunkley.
Denied. He sends it right off.
Oh,
the
yeah,
glass.
no, not dunking. Reggie Miller should be looking at him.
Miller against Jordan.
Instead goes at Michael Jordan and finishes.
Steal on this one with the first score.
I expect a high-energy contest from start to finish in this one.
Ron Harper looking to isolate.
Right side, Harper.
Double team comes. Harper got to make the pass. Stolen by Anderson.
A little over a minute gone here in the
Miller in the corner.
Over to the left wing.
Over to Anderson. 3-ball. Good.
Great, fast-paced play by Anderson. Not giving the defense time to get on him.
On the wing, Jordan. Covered by Miller.
Harper with the post.
Here's Harper. And it's sent back.
Blocked by Wallace.
He did not hesitate to attack the shot, letting the offense know the rim is under his
Simmons
protection.
mid-range. No good. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Throws it up to Nick Anderson.
Anderson outside. Pass to Miller. Jacks up a three.
Reggie Miller 3-ball. Rebound Ben Wallace.
Tries again. And that one.
Okay, hard foul on Ben Wallace.
2 shots coming up.
Look at Wallace getting in there, getting busy and dirty, making it happen.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You never want to miss free throws. It's a 15-foot shot with 0
Wallace makes them both.
as easy as it gets.
The first
Michael Jordan, you gonna score a basket?
2 minutes in. For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Miller against Jordan. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Not quite a block shot, but no question he got a piece of it.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly be
Oh, Tim couldn't bring that rebound in.
Sacramento off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. Fades away.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you, Michael. Putting them on the board. You're not going to win, but I'm happy you got on the board. 31, 17, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks for Tim Duncan. Ron Harper get this team out of my face, man. Ron Harper's the best player on this team. Michael Jordan sucks. Our reigning defending Utah Jazz. Listen, this is the only series I'm intrigued in. These two, I guess. Yeah, Cleveland goes up 2-0, Utah up 1-0. Atlanta looking to protect their home court. Fighting for it against the Sixers. Minute 14 left. Atlanta Hawks ball down 1. 74 seconds left.
Here's Smith. 109 left
Doug
to play in the final
Christie.
quarter.
King off the screen. Kidd. Back out to Smith.
Just 4 to shoot.
Mid-range. No good.
Had a chance
Rebound
to
by
take the
Weber.
lead right there. Here's Swirl.
Stolen by King. Kidd up on the break.
Kidd.
Spinning, winning. Get it to Sprewell. Blocked by Weber.
Doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
Not your ball, but your block.
To take the lead, and that's
Vin Baker for the lead.
Now that is how you come through when it matters most.
He has ice in his veins. Biggest shot of the game, and he converts it.
And Billy Cunningham wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Brevin Knight in the
This is
game.
where your coaching is really important, so important. They need a good play drawn up.
A chance to take the lead, drawing up the play to make it.
And Dennis Scott over in the left corner.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Down one on the 76ers.
Driving inside.
Another spin. Scott gets it to Weber. Over Vin Baker, in and out.
And now they decide to
And then
foul
Wright
Jason.
fouled.
Hey, that's the right play. It's the smart play. You got to stop the clock.
Hoping for a missed free throw or two. Every point is crucial here.
Second one is good. Aim both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That's a big
Atlanta up
Now it's
3.
We're only tied.
And Billy Cunningham wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
No option here but to go.
I mean, Coach probably wants a 3 to tie the ball game, but he'll take a quick. Oh, no. He just wants a 3. It's a 1 second left. Dennis Scott. Oh, in and out.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. And
That was a good shot.
for this broadcast of the
Atlanta
NBA
1-1s it.
Conference quarterfinals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside.
24-5 for Michael Finley. 19-12 for Jason Kidd. 19-10 for Vin Baker. 12-13 for Luther Wright. Good team win for the Atlanta Hawks. 2012-16 for Chris Webber. 7 blocks. Okay, Boston. Can you go up 2-1 or 2-0? And the Celtics pull away with this one. Shaq is not going to get out of the first round. Mashburn 29, Bryant 24, Camby 12. Within the rest of the playoff play, the Nets are eliminated. They got 3-0 swept. Hawks 76ers. The Hawks run away with this one. Bob Sura leading the 76ers in scoring. 15-15 from Weber. Kidd with 30 and 15, leading his team. Steven Smith, joining the scoring party. Michael Finley with 16. Luther Wright 14. Vin Baker 13-12. The Rockets 3-0 swept. The Mavericks 3-0 swept. Will Shaq, as the 2 seed, get 3-0 swept here in Boston? Shaq not getting swept. He said, all right, Kobe, you can send me home. I'm not going home. I'm not getting swept. 23-14 from Shaq. 33 from Kevin Johnson. 26 from Peja Stojakovic. Mashburn 24 and 10. Bryant 19, 3-4. Camby 18, 15. Pistons out. They got 3-0 swept by the Hornets. Spurs out. They were swept by our reigning defending Utah Jazz, who haven't lost a playoff game in a really long time. I think they lost a finals game or two at the Shaq. Never mind. But they've lost like 2 finals games in the last 3 years so far. 76ers lead late into this game. They will pull it away. Weber with 29, 15, 7, and 5 blocks to match Vin Baker's 30. Kidd with 11 and 16. Not a great game for him, but it goes 2-2 out east. Can Shaq get to 2-2 in his series? The Wizards lead early. They've led wire to wire so far. Double-digit lead, 10 minutes to go. And they will win by 15. Kobe Bryant with 33, 7 and 4. Shaquille O'Neal with 32, 11, 1, 1, 5. So 2-2-2 series out east and 2 sweeps. And then we have mostly just sweeps out west, except for Michael Jordan did fight. The Kings did win 1 game. Good for the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, you won 1 game, buddy. Good job. Good job, Michael Jordan. 76ers, Hawks, game 5 for the series. Atlanta or Philly, who will advance? And it's looking like Atlanta early. And it's looking like Atlanta all the way by 17. 30 from Vin Baker, 20 from Sprewell, 15 and 14 from Jason Kidd. And that'll be enough to get over Chris Webber, Bob Sura, and the 76ers. Two. Kobe, Shaq in DC. And it's looking like a Celtics beatdown. It ended up being a 6-point game, but not really. Stojakovic with 30. Shaq 26 and 15. 25 and 10 from Kevin Johnson. Kobe Bryant with 47, 7 and 5 in the elimination game, proving he is amongst the elite in the NBA. So second round reads 1-4-2-3 out west. 1-4-6-7. 6-7 out east. Grizzlies, Suns. I don't think will be very close. Stoudemire will have to keep up with Miller, Anderson, and Duncan while not being able to get to the rim when Duncan and Wallace. I think this is a series the Suns should be able to win against the young Grizzlies. Relative ease. Up by 14. Hershey Hawkins with 34 off the bench for the Suns. Well, not off the bench. I don't know. 25 is a lot of minutes. Yeah, no, he started. 6 seed Cleveland Cavaliers, who went over Scottie Pippen's New Jersey Nets, against Kobe's Celtics. I think the Cavs got game 1. Oh, no, hold on. Closer game than I anticipated. Up 3, Cleveland. Free throws, Celtics. Chris Carr with 1 or 2 free throws to go down either 2 or 1.
It's the first that brings them within 2. And the Celtics making a change here. Childers is checked in, and he makes both free throws. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Oh, Walters attacking the lane. Out to Price.
And they call an illegal screen here.
They called an illegal screen.
Mistakes like that.
Bashburn on the ground. Celtics get the ball back.
There is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the official.
And the Celtics making a change here. Taylor's checked in.
Kobe gets to the middle. Lay to go up 2 or go up 1.
How fired up Bryant is. Determined to score for sure.
Bryant defending. Here's Henderson. Six to shoot.
Henderson to Ilgauskas, and he's robbed by Camby. Screen from Camby. O'Brien. Ooh, I thought he was going to the rack. Mid-range knocked it down.
Play it all fearlessly, stepping into that big shot. Wow, beautiful.
That takes real guts. I think this whole arena was holding his breath.
3-ball Cleveland. It's good. Tie the game up.
Huge bucket for them. Comes up in a big way when they needed it most.
And here is Childress. Down to 5 on the shot.
Kobe, tied ball game. Turns it over, trying to get the ball down low. Antoine Walker, 13 seconds left.
Walker a screen.
Walters with the ball. No good.
Here's Henderson.
Rebound, Cleveland,
Shot. Count it.
and it's good.
You get looks.
And that's going to be the game. If someone hits it with .4, they hit it with .4. What a game winner. I think I put Cleveland up 2-0. Oh, 1-0. That was game 1. Utah being pressed game 1, maybe? No. Hank with a chill game. The number 1 Charlotte Hornets against the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, I think Atlanta's just better than them. I don't know how Charlotte got to be the number 1 seed. Yeah, 21 from Finley, 20 from Kidd. Good game. It's the 1-4 matchups I'm kind of looking at. I'm intrigued by Kobe, but I think he's a little too young to get it done. Utah looking to steal a game in Utah. Denver looking to steal a game in Utah. Prove they're a threat in this series. And it's not going to happen. Ray Allen and Hank Gather's beatdown game. This is a team with 3 finals MVPs, I imagine. What, Billy Owens has one, right? Billy Owens should have one. Hank Gathers has one. Oh, McDice. Did they let McDice go? Oh, Tony McDice right here. My bad. So finals MVP. I thought Hank Gathers had one. Did Hank Gathers not have an MVP? Am I mistaken on league history? I thought Hank Gathers had an MVP. I'm completely mistaken. Hank Gathers has no rings. That explains why the reigning MVP has come over to Utah. A team with 2 back-to-back different MVPs. So maybe Hank Gathers can get the 3rd one, but also the young Ray Allen, I mean, maybe he goes back-to-back. Hornets blowout game 2, but the Hawks did their job. They stole home court. Ooh, 3 o'clock. 3-0. I mean, 3 o'clock. 3-0 from Cleveland. The Grizzlies do steal a game. Denver looking to protect their home court. They will do so in game 1. Chaney with 41. Stackhouse 36. Hornets win and get their home court right back. Hey, Boston, Kobe gets a game. Juwan Howard injured. He must be returning to the rotation. Damn. The Nuggets did make it a fight. They went 4-2. Same with the Hawks, went 4-2. The Celtics made that a 7-game series. 1-2, 1-6. Tim Duncan in the conference finals. Nick Van Axel, Penny Hardaway off the bench. Glenn Rice in the conference finals as well. So we're looking at Charlotte, Cleveland, Utah, the dynasty, or Phoenix. Utah is kind of the mainstay here, and they will return with both conference finals going 4-1. I have a feeling it's going to be kind of a Utah boat race. Oh, the Hornets get one game, and that's going to be it. Yeah. Hank Gathers comes over to Utah to win his first ever NBA title and Finals MVP in 1999. I don't really think that was fair. In 99, we'll have the retirements of James Worthy, Terry Cummings, Clark Kellogg, A.C. Green, John Koncak, Otis Thorpe, Lynn Bias, who's a free agent, former champion, rookie of the year, first team all rookie. Steve Kerr, gonna let it go. Staff retirements. I can't override Lenny's retirement anymore. Hall of Famers. Terry Cummings and James Worthy will make the Hall of Fame. Neither winning the league's most valuable player, but both 10-plus time All-Stars. 12 for Cummings, 11 for Worthy. Two-time champion for Worthy, one-time champion for Cummings. Finals MVP for Cummings. 3 second team All-NBAs for Worthy, 2 for Cummings. 2 third team for Cummings, none for Worthy. Both each having 1 all-defensive team. Rookie of the year going to Cummings. First team All-Rookie for Cummings and Worthy. Introduced to the Hall of Fame. Only their numbers will retire this season. 42 for the Lakers, 22 for the Cavaliers. 5-second back to the basket. There is a new mock draft. 2K will have one. There is a luxury tax on the cap structure. Cavs new uniforms. Boston new uniforms and floor. Hawks uniforms floor. Heat uniforms floor logo. Floor for the Hornets. Floor logo or floor uniforms for the Lakers. Makes sense because we're leaving the Magic era. Who will get the Bulls have 2 shots at the number 1 overall pick. I believe that pick is top 3 protected or top 5 protected. The Raptors with 13. Pacers 12. Bucks 11. Heat looking at number 10. Trailblazers pick 9. Eight to the Knicks. Timberwolves, they deserve a jump, but they won't get it. Number 7. Number 6, the Orlando Magic. As they kept saying, everything holding the form. Number 5, the Los Angeles Clippers. They will jump above the Warriors. Supersonics. We get number 4. The Clippers with number 3. No, we'll go to the Lakers. And that means the Clippers will select number 2 in front of the Lakers. Having picked Vince Carter last year, but they get a new pick. As the Bulls, where they traded Vince Carter, gets the number 1 overall pick. All right, let's go to the NFL draft. The Bulls are on the clock, and they will select Elton Brand number 1 out of Duke to go with Vince Carter, I believe. Number 2, the Clippers are looking to trade it for Mark Jackson and Derek Coleman. Sure. The Pacers will select number 2, and they'll select point guard Steve Francis. Andre Miller, the point guard, goes number 3 to the Lakers. Lamar Odom goes 4 to the Supersonics. James Posey 5. Sean Marion 6. Timberwolves will receive Mirasan and Gill. Cavaliers receive Del Curry in a first round this pick. Alright, the Cavs get this pick and Del Curry, and will select Montego Cummings. The Knicks will select Andre Karolinko. Kenny Thomas to the Trail Blazers. Ron Artest to the Miami Heat. Manu Ginobili to the Milwaukee Bucks. Montego Cummings will be traded for a lottery-protected Cleveland pick and a Cavaliers first-round pick to the Pacers. Okay, Montego, I'm cool with that. And the Cleveland will get Jason Terry instead. Corey Maggette to the Raptors. Oh, that's a good Duke body. Gordon Girick to the Spurs. Rick Hughes to the Kings. Wally Zerbiak to the Rockets. Richard Hamilton to the Mavericks. Baron Davis out of UCLA to the Lakers. Interesting. Trajan Langdon. Dion Glover to the Celtics. Gigi Wang to the Celtics. Up to the 76ers. Nets selected a dude. Eddie Robinson to the Hawks. Francisco Ellison to the Grizzlies. Lee Nelion. Rodney Buford. Leon Smith. At the last pick in the first round, the Jazz get Big Dog. Birdman Chris Anderson. Paolo Prigioni goes to the top of the... Okay, the Lakers took a whole bunch of point guards. The Lakers love point guards. Jonathan Bender in the second round to the Spurs. Devin George in the second round to the Hawks. Yeah, I can't do anything about the Lakers taking 3 point guards. I just gotta hope the best one plays the most. Andre Miller and, I guess, Baron Davis will probably play alongside each other. They took them together for some reason. I don't know. I'm happy the Heat got a good pick as a Heat fan. Okay, let's look at these team options. Who's the biggest name not accepting their team option? Kenny Anderson. Benoit Benjamin accepts his player option. Wow, that's the first time I've seen him happy in his entire life. Sam Cassell, Jim Jackson declining their player options. Christian Laettner declined his. Okay, he's probably the biggest name. Alright, we're going to leave it off there, as we typically do. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!